So Chris Paul's situation, he's in LA, he's with the Clippers now. Very direct question. Not that he really had a choice in this. I don't know if he did or got involved in orchestrating it. But would you rather have, I mean, he's saying all the right things. I couldn't be happier. It's a dream come true. But he had a chance to play with Kobe Bryant. Now he ends up with Blake Griffin. If you had that same chance, how would you feel? How does he really feel?
Listen, this is such a better move for him. And I'll give you a couple of reasons. Kobe's not easy to play with. All right, and that whole Laker team is going to be learning a new philosophy, a new system. I mean, they've done the triangle for 10 years. Now they got to get used to a coach that I don't frankly know what Mike Brown's going to be able to do with the Lakers. And Chris Paul is so much suited for a traditional pick and roll game. I mean, what him and Blake Griffin are going to be able to do, it's going to be mind-boggling. This is going to be the best 1-2 dynamic Batman and Robin punch in the entire NBA, maybe one of the best ones we've ever seen. Blake Griffin is 10 years younger than Kobe, at least, on the upside of his career, not the downside. Blake Griffin can cover for some of Chris Paul's deficiencies. Not saying he has them, but Chris Paul is 27. He's almost 28. He's getting up there a little bit as far as peaking as a point guard. I mean, he's got many good years left in him. But I think this is an unbelievable situation. I think the Clippers are going to overtake the Lakers this year as far as excitement and popularity in Los Angeles. No, it's true. Now, the only thing that can screw it up, hey, look, you know what? You can't say that Jerry Buss is going to come in and save the day anymore because it's his son that's running that team.
Hold on. Never once in your little diatribe there did you talk about the Clippers becoming a winner, or becoming a playoff team. Now, your point about a duo, when I bring up the winning part, I immediately think of John Stockton and Karl Malone. While they never won a championship, they won a lot of things. I think of the champions that won, and I think of Magic Johnson and anybody else you wanted to surround him. I think of Isaiah Thomas and Detroit and great duos and things that went together. The most encouraging thing, if I'm Chris Paul, is that they also picked up Chauncey Billups off the waiver wire. That gives Paul, if Billups can stay healthy, who has some championship pedigree, a chance to be a two-guard and be the scorer that he wants with Griffin and not always be the point guard situation. They still have to win is my point, Tom. I'm not sure they're going to win games.
But where are they starting from? They're going to win. I mean, there's absolutely no question about that.
Well, there's nowhere to go but up. That's what you're saying.
And I think the first step for the Clippers is to become relevant and become interesting. And they kind of were getting there with Blake Griffin, but this accelerates it by 1,000-fold. So with that relevance in the West isn't what it was 3 or 4 years ago. I mean, there's teams that used to perennially make the playoffs that have no shot in the West. They are going to win. They will probably, you can't really tell because there's only 66 games, but they could win. I bet they could go 40-26 easily, probably better than that. 45 wins in this shortened season. So yes, he's going to make them better. He's going to make them interesting. He's got the Lakers scared and nervous. The Lakers are panicking. What are they going to do now? I mean, they gave Lamar Odom away. They completely handcuffed themselves, especially if Dwight Howard is not going to be traded, at least for the time being right now.
I know this much. If I were working for Kia right now, I would be working on the latest commercial with Chris Paul in the front seat, and when Griffin jumps over the newest Kia Sophia or whatever he does, CP3PO pops out and throws him the ball through the sunroof or something like that, right?
It was actually a Kia Optima, and not a bad-looking car. I mean, I actually sat in one. Very nice. Kia's done amazing things over the last few years.
It works. The ad worked.
Hey, Stearns, seriously, watch for the excitement level just completely shift to the Lakers or the Clippers.
I agree. I haven't looked at the national schedule, but you can bet your butt that they're moving Clippers games to primetime all over the place.
Yeah, and one final note. If you get a chance, I'm sure you like T.J. Simers, columnist for the LA Times. He did a nice piece with Blake Griffin from Media Day this past week. If you want to read about a refreshing, current, modern-day, up-and-coming star who doesn't take himself too seriously, if you like Blake Griffin, you will love him after this story. It's just so refreshing to see. All he cares about winning, doesn't allow the nonsense to go to his head. Great guy. Bought his mom, instead of a big house, bought his parents a Kia, and they thank him every day for it. So great story on Blake. The Clippers are going to be a fun team to watch. You just hope that Sterling stays out of it and lets them just do their thing. And hopefully Vinny Del Negro can take this talent and mold it and make them really a contender in the West. Hey, they can make it to the Western Finals. They almost did a few years ago. They can do that.